is Dr. Nishi, and we have over here family that has come from southern India, and the child suffers from West syndrome, and it took them a very long time with seizures to control them, and a lot of drug use has been used to control seizures, but they have not been successful in doing so. So I'm going to ask mother, what struggle did you have to find out that she's having West syndrome? How did you find out?
3 months back, when my mother was taking care of my baby, that time I have noticed an abnormal movement, like with the hand and the feet. So I thought it's a kind of regurgitation, and I went to the hospital, and the doctor told me same like it kind of a regurgitation of milk or something like that. 2-3 times I went to the hospital. They have the same answer.
So they were not able to diagnose straight away. They were still confused. Okay. Okay.
So one day during the time of the consultation, the same kind of movement is happened. So that time the doctor is advised to do an EEG. So after the EEG they find out it's an abnormal, and followed by they diagnose the condition.
So then they got diagnosed. At what age did she get diagnosed with West syndrome?
4.5 months.
4.5 months. Okay. So what? So the first sign that you found that there is something wrong with the child, what did you find? The first sign.
First time that the movement, the abnormal movement.
Abnormal movement. Second.
Only that.
Only the abnormal movement. Now, when you came yesterday, what were the issues that she faced?
She has no eye contact when we are calling. Sometimes she look who is calling the baby. Otherwise, she is not always looking down, and she has no any hand gripping, and there is no social smile with other people. And there is a developmental delay. Only she achieved the rolling over, and the rest of the milestone is delayed. She can't able to sit, she can't able to crawl on and all the things. And the spasm is continuously coming every 3 to 4 episodes in a day. In one episode around 20 to 25 spasm is coming. So these all are the problems I have.
You came with. So after you came yesterday, and we gave the first treatment yesterday, and then we gave a second treatment today. What are the changes that you have seen? So yesterday, did you see any seizures?
Yes, before starting the therapy, only one episode of seizure coming. In that, only 3 times she is showing that abnormal movement.
Right.
So after the therapy started, there is no spasm till now. She's feeling better.
She's feeling better. So you didn't see any sign of spasm at all after the treatment. After the treatment. Now, the second part was her eye contact, because she never responded to any names or any music or any sound that we made out of toys. She didn't respond at all. It was like she was staring in a blank space. So after the treatment today morning when you came back, did you see that she had more eye contact?
Yeah, previously she has the eye contact now.
She has more eye contact. So now she calls, when you call her name or when you're calling for her, she's looking at you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's trying to.
Okay. So like today, when we were playing that song, has she ever stared into the screen like she did today? Like she was literally looking into the screen. Has she ever done that before?
When the problem is starting, before I think March, February, January, during that month, she is looking the TV and mobile, all the thing.
Okay.
So once we have noticed the problem, she is not looking, and we are not allowing to watch the TV and or something like that, and she is not looking the TV and all the thing.
Okay. So you're saying that before, like 4.5 months before that, she was doing a lot of things which she stopped doing
Yeah.
after the seizures had started. And that's when the eye contact was improving before the seizures. And after the seizures, her eye contact reduced. Right.
Eye
And
contact, social smile, activity, everything.
everything reduced. Now that you're saying that after the treatment, she's again started doing like looking at the songs and looking at you when you're calling and responding. What is I find, see, it's a lot of doctors, they say that seizures cannot be controlled any other way but only by taking treatments. What do you have to say to those doctors after today?
Definitely the seizure will be controlled with the therapies.
With Naadi Yoga, right? So if there is also the sitting that came within a day itself, or within just 2 hours that I gave treatment to her, she's able to stabilize herself, right?
Gripping.
Huh? And gripping as well, right? What do you feel?
Yeah, same. Gripping is also improved.
And what about the sitting?
Sitting, she is comfortable with the sitting. She has no floppy or something like
She's not floppy, she's not imbalanced, she's trying to sit by herself. And the gripping also, she's doing it quite well,
Right.
right? And what about the stiffness that she had in her hand?
Yeah, stiffness I think reduced.
It has reduced, okay. And what about the sleep? Was she sleeping well yesterday?
Yesterday she slept well.
She slept well as well. Okay, so there are a lot of mothers like you who are looking at the videos of Naadi Yoga, and a lot of them think whether should we come down. I don't know if natural treatment, if all these medicines didn't work. What happened, Megha? You want to go? Okay, okay. Got it. So when we she's sleeping, huh? Or hungry?
Maybe hungry.
Hungry. Okay. I'll just call somebody. So when we are talking about a child, that has seizures, and you've taken so many medicines, and you've given her so many medicines, you've given her even the ACTH injections. Were there any reductions in seizures during that period?
When I am taking the first course of ECTS,
Hmm.
there is an improvement for only 1 week.
Only 1 week. And
After that, again the problem is restarted.
and again, she was not responding and crying, and all those things started with that.
Only 1 week she's smiling, she's active, and the spasm is reduced to 1 time in a day. So a lot of improvement I have seen during the first course of treatment, just for only 1 week.
See, I must also say that she's a nurse herself, and she is from a medical field herself. And for her to struggle so much to understand what is happening with a child, this is when I take the live videos. These live videos are for your information of how to take actions and what actions to take. Straight away, immediately, the more we take actions going towards natural treatments, going towards the good diet, going towards what we need to do step by step, which helps in the rehabilitation of the child. Now, when the mother is saying that she has taken all the medication, ACTH injections, but once they stop, the child goes back into the same thing. Now, with Naadi Yoga, that you've been here for 2 days, and the treatment was given one yesterday and one today. So, how do you feel about natural treatment? Because a lot of people, they believe that natural treatment does not bring such fast results. Majority of the people believe that the fast results are only through medication or through surgery or something which is more related to medicine. Alternative therapies, they don't get that recognition. So you have experienced how fast the results are, right?
Yeah, I totally trust and believe in natural therapy.
Natural
Yeah,
therapy.
with the help of natural therapy, my baby's improved compared with previous, and the spasm is reduced, and there is no spasm from yesterday to today itself.
And have you ever seen the kind of treatment? Because you are a nurse, right? So you must have seen a lot of things happening in front of you, a lot of people talking about different things. Have you seen any treatment like this that previously? And have you ever experienced such fast results? No. Are you happy with the results?
Yeah, I am happy. I am totally happy.
What do you want to tell to the mothers who are like you?
So, definitely you believe in natural therapy and alternative therapy. So it will definitely help you to improve our child to getting from the problem, and also it will help you to get a good health to our child.
So do you believe that alternative therapy is a better option to take?
Yeah.
You do. You have experienced this in these 2 days. So ये ज़रूरी नहीं कि आप एलोपैथी करेंगे तो आप दूसरा नहीं कर सकते. You can carry on with doing your allopathy and take alternative therapies in your own way. You know, a lot of parents, what they do is they stop the allopathy and then they start the alternative. I always say don't stop that, because you've already started with the chemical ingestion in your child. Now when that chemical is already in the baby, you cannot stop it midway, okay? Because then you're tempering with the doses and everything. So don't do that. What I would suggest is, when you do any treatment which brings changes, will also be seen in the EEG, and it will also be seen in MRI. Okay, like in my previous videos you have seen where the whole EEG has changed, MRI has changed. So when that EEG changes, when the MRI changes are there, the doctor will bring the dosage down, because that is visual, right? It is seen, it is diagnosed that now he doesn't have any West syndrome, or he doesn't have any seizures at all. So why would they give drugs? They won't, right? So don't stop your medications by yourself. Always make sure first the symptoms reduces. So when in front of you, like you saw that, okay, the eye contact is here, you know, she's able to sit by herself, balancing with two hands, you know, and then also the leg is going flat on the floor, which never used to be before, right? And a lot of other things that we discussed, like seizures. You didn't see any seizures for the whole day. In fact, you're in a new place, right? We're giving treatment to her again. So all of those things should have triggered, it should have increased the spasm, but it hasn't, because the method is suiting her. The method, she's able to take on that treatment, and the changes are coming. It's coming in the body, right? So when we bring the changes, say you came this time and you get in 3 months, you will be coming with even better changes, okay? Then you tell to your doctor that, look, these are the symptoms which has reduced. A good doctor will never give you medication that is not necessary. Remember that. A good doctor will never increase your dosage if they see the symptoms are reduced. Okay, so those are the signs of a very good allopathy doctor, is how they will bring your medication down. That is the most important thing to question, is does the doctor actually increases your dosages or tries to limit your dosages or decrease the dosages, especially if the symptoms are reduced. If the symptoms increases, yeah, that he doesn't have an option but to increase the dosage. But if the symptoms are reducing, then you should ask why the dosage is not reduced still. Okay, so I want to thank you, because I think you being a nurse itself helps for people to have a confirmation, because not many people are from medical background, right? So they believe, oh, I don't know if this works, I don't know this, and we still need, I think there is still in our brains we still have, like, we brainwashed to believe that, oh, only Western medicine works and the traditional medicine doesn't work. You know, so now with your confirmation and with your experience itself, I think a lot of people will say कि हाँ ये काम करता है. Even though it is working, people still want to believe, and when it comes from a medical professional, again the people will be more enthusiastic, right? So I want to wish you all the very best, and I want you to go with a big smile on your face. And what did I say? Distribute sweets when you go to your village or when you go to your city or whichever town you're in. I want you to give 5 different, because there is a 5 to 6 different changes that's come in her. Distribute sweets.
Definitely.
Spread your joy, because that will come in double. Thank you so much, and thank you for bringing out your message, because it's important for women to stand together.
Okay.
Thank you.